Greetings, gang. Can I call you gang? I reckon there's enough of us now, so from now on, we're a gang, okay? I'll keep you posted on our gang sign. Now this week, we've got apps for all as we lift the lid on what's truly cool and truly not. Watch on. There's a new kid on the app-friendly handset block, and it's a pretty one. This is the Samsung Galaxy S, which comes fully loaded to make the most of everything Android has to offer. Non-app-wise, it's packing a 4-inch Super AMOLED screen, a 5-megapixel camera, and a speedy 1 GHz processor for making everything play nicely. But let's have a look at what it's got app-wise. As well as obviously having a link to the Android market, the Galaxy has its own Samsung App Store. There are currently only 7 apps in store, but a couple are worth looking out for. One is the TV remote control, which allows you to use your Galaxy as a remote for your Samsung telly. And another is Vlingo Voice, which not only reads your text and emails to you when you're driving, but will also allow you to use voice commands on your phone. Everything from open Spotify to text Will, can you empty the office bin? Having said that, I couldn't get it to understand my voice that easily. Find fixation video. So maybe that needs a bit of tweaking. Or maybe I need a better voice. The best bit about the Samsung Galaxy S, in my opinion, is the swipe keyboard. My mind is easier to blow than most, but this really is pretty amazing. It allows you to type a word without taking your finger off the keyboard. You just drag it between letters. And you don't even have to be that exact. Super magic. Overall, I think the Samsung Galaxy S might be my new favourite Android phone, and I really didn't expect to like it that much. So I guess that's 2 thumbs up, which is the maximum possible number of thumbs. If you're on the internet right now, you've probably got at least one tab open which contains a mention of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. With the film hitting UK cinemas this week, Scott Pilgrim fanness has reached fever pitch. But what about when you're away from your computer? Say, travelling to the cinema to watch the film. How will you get your hit? Luckily, you've got options. Firstly, go and reread the original comics in preparation via the Scott Pilgrim comic app. It's designed for the iPhone rather than the iPad, which is an odd decision, but is one of the only apps that doesn't look too shocking when blown up on the iPad, as you can see here. It currently features volume 1 to 3 with the first chapter available free, and then each subsequent volume priced at £3.49. As well as the comic itself, you get a message board, so you can hang out with other fanboys and girls, some secret scenes to unlock, and the ability to post your progress to Facebook and Twitter. But what if you've memorised all 6 volumes off by heart already? Fear not, download the Pilgrim's Punch-Out app and you'll be able to fight Ramona's 7 evil exes head on. There's also heaps of added content which gets unlocked as you work through the game. So there you have it, apps to tide you over until you're sitting in that cinema. I really hope it's as good as the hype. This week's viewer question comes from the eternally well-dressed @PoppyD, who you can sartorially stalk at wewata.co.uk. She asked, are there any good iPhone dictation apps? I'm struggling to sit up and be a human today. A problem we all regularly struggle with, let's be honest. Well, PoppyD, the answer, as the internet has no doubt informed you, is the wonderfully free Dragon Dictation. Here's the Dragon Dictation app in action. Please take the bins out, Will. It works pretty much as you'd expect it to, and obviously the clearer you talk, the more accurate the results. Fixation video. Holding down a mistranslated word brings up alternative options, and there's a whole load of commands you can have fun memorising for things like full stops and new paragraphs. Take this down. New line. Please. ? Check them out on this page. Once you've fine-tuned the dictation, you have the option of chucking it into an email, text, posting it on Twitter, or copying it to the clipboard. Some people eulogise about this app, and they're obviously people with excellent diction. Personally, I like it, but the amount of time I spend correcting it is probably equal to the amount of time I'd spend writing an email. Having said that, I have just adopted Mad Men as my late to the party favourite, so anything that smacks of secretary is alright by me. Casual gaming. A really innocuous title for something that can totally take over your life. Or is that just me? There's loads out there. We looked at Bejeweled and Tetris in week 2, but 2 other big contenders are Mega Jump and Angry Birds. But which is better?
Angry Birds is just a bit too thinky for me. Aim, pull, release, wait. That's all there is to it. Your role in it is basically 5 seconds long. Mega Jump, on the other hand, requires some serious hand-eye coordination. It combines the new style accelerometer-based controls with the old-school retro console charm. Line yourself up to start, jump and steer yourself towards the Sonic-style gold coins to propel yourself upwards. The more coins you hit, the higher you go. There are power-ups to pick up along the way, and cutesy graphics even Nintendo would be proud of. Each go is short enough to tick the casual gaming box, and if you'd like some real skill in your achievements, it's definitely the one to go for.
Angry Birds is immense. For a start, there are 120 levels, which means not even the most dedicated of casual gamers is going to hit the end anytime soon. Whilst the premise is a simple kill the pigs using the birds, there's different types of birds with different skill sets, secret levels to unlock, and days that you can get stuck at the same level on the brink of real-life tears. Fun times. It's available in both the iTunes and Nokia's Ovi store, and the developers really are regular with their updates. It's the boring stuff like that that makes this casual gaming gold. Who could this week's celebrity be? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone straight to the top with the Right Honourable Grand Poobah of Twitter, Mr. Stephen Fry. We are surely not worthy. Unfortunately, Mr. Fry can't make it into the studio today because he's down the pub reading out porn to his mates. According to The Sun, narrating the ins and outs of erotica in his dulcet tones is his new favourite pastime. And with that in mind, we've got some app suggestions to help him out. Well, it will come as no surprise that we turn directly to the Android platform, and what a host of goodies it has for you. Whilst the Android market is lacking, the platform allows you to download non-vetted apps direct from websites, and that's when it gets really porny. The go-to guys seem to be a site called MyCandy, which allows you to download its own adult app store. After that, the adult entertainment world is your oyster. From sexy calculators to strip poker, they've got the lot. Alternatively, a good e-reader will open up the more cerebral world of the likes of Anais Nin with a touch of Lady Chatterley's Lover, thrown in for good measure. And you're a well-documented Apple fan, Stephen, so this will probably sit more happily. Whilst Apple's own iBook store is lacking in this kind of content at the moment, Amazon's Kindle app, available on the iPad and iPhone, more than makes up for it. We hope we've helped, Mr. Fry. Another show has whizzed by, app fans, and as of now, the competition to win an iPhone 4 is closed. We'll be revealing the winner next week, so you better start crossing everything. But worry not, as we've got a brilliant co-pilot competition for you instead. Stay tuned for more. But as always, you can fan us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube. And as of now, you can also subscribe on iTunes for a daily dose of iPhone-friendly app loveliness. And finally, we love to hear your thoughts. Go to www.frackulous.com and leave us a comment, or email us at yo@frackulous.com. Want to win a copy of Copilot, the super fab navigation software available for iPhone, Android and Windows handsets? Well, it's time for some YouTube love, as we'll be giving away one copy each episode to a randomly picked YouTube subscriber. It could totally be you. Subscribe away and then go and sit with your fingers crossed. We'll have you finding your way in no time.